Have you ever heard of the term scientism? Basically, it refers to the idea that everything that exists can be explained using science and the scientific method. Makes sense. And since science relies on what I can perceive through my senses and through experimentation, if something cannot meet the standard, why should I assume it exists? And if this is true, then God does not exist. Sorry, God, but don't turn off the video yet. Let me give you 2 reasons why. Number 1, if you study an area of science like physics, you immediately realize that what we perceive is just one layer of reality. Just enter the world of quantum, and the way we perceive the world simply gets tossed out of the window. But don't worry, nobody truly understands it, but it is important to know about. Number 2, using the scientific method brings us to conclusions with a very high level of probability. For example, if I were to let go of my phone, it would be reasonable to assume that it would fall to the ground. Why? Well, it worked a million times before, and the laws of physics point to this taking place once again. While this gives us a great deal of certainty, it will happen in the future, it doesn't prove that it will happen again. This type of scientific truism ultimately is a highly probabilistic assumption. So, when it comes to proving God's existence, since we cannot perceive God with our senses, it follows that we need another system to engage in this question. That other system is called rational argumentation. Many great thinkers, both from within Chazal and in the greater philosophical realm, have engaged in such thinking and offer rational arguments to the existence of God. First cause, intelligent design, the ontological argument, anthropic coincidences. These are just to name a few. I would be happy to have a much longer conversation with you about these. But the important thing is that you shift your mindset from a simplistic view of blind faith in God to the recognition of the fact that one can know God exists, as the Rambam states, through rational and intelligent thinking.